Well, it has been 18 months since medical cannabis became legal here in the state of Mississippi, and the owner of the only dispensary in Monroe County says business is slow but steady.
Yeah, Allie Martin has more from the owners of Wildflower-Dispenasary and how they are planning to expand their business.
For more than 10 years, Nicole Huff and her husband have operated a bakery in Columbus. But when medical cannabis became legal in Mississippi, she wanted to branch out and sell a product she claims has been a big help in her life.
Almost 20 years ago, I was in a car accident, and I ended up with my back full of metal, I have an arm full of metal, and the pain is just, over the years, got worse and worse and worse, to where even I couldn't take the pain pills anymore. So I finally had one person say, well, why don't you try the cannabis? This is when we lived in Missouri. And I said, well, okay, because I was very reluctant. I hadn't slept in a full night in probably 5 years. So the first time I took one of those gummies, that was it. I slept the entire night, I wasn't in pain.
The Huffs opened Wildflower-Dispenasary 6 months ago in Aberdeen. Since then, Huff says business has been slow.
There's a misconception that if you're in cannabis, you're making millions of dollars, but not starting out, no, not. And in the state of Mississippi, it's regulated. I think the last I checked, we only had 46,000 patients in the state.
Huff says the regulation is good for patients and business owners.
Everything that we have here, we're licensed through the state. Every product that we get is grown in the state. It also goes through rigorous testing. It's all tested for anything that could hurt you.
There is a lot of unused space at Wildflower Dispensary, and the Huffs have plans for all of it.
In the very back of the dispensary, there's a small kitchen, and we'll do that as a storefront bakery for regular goodies. And then in the back, we'll go ahead and start a processing company, which will do cannabis edibles, vapes, pre-rolls, pretty much most of the flower processing back there.
Although that expansion and approval from the state will take some time, the Huffs say they are in it for the long haul. Telling your story in Aberdeen, Allie Martin, WCBI News.
And Huff points out that topical products do not need a medical cannabis card. Only those products with THC require a card.